Hi everyone to this week's You Don't Need That Shit. Let's just do this quite quick today because I am still sick. I was sick on the weekend, or not on the weekend. Okay, today is a Saturday, September 7th. When I'm filming this, I mainly film on Saturdays, and I got sick 2 days ago, so on Thursday it started. I feel super bad. The Friday was complete mess. I wanted to film on Friday already because I have some vacation days currently, but I'm still done. It's so hot outside. It's hot in here, so my face will get more shiny throughout the video. And now, before we head into the new releases and the new announcements, what I'm wearing on my lip, I don't know if it really looks that good because I applied it quite messy and my lips are super dry right now because of the constant, blowing the nose and shit. But my Shall We Makeup Somber collection came in and I'm wearing the lip and cheek mud. I took some of that gray purple side. Not really sure how the best way is to apply this because I don't like the messiness of the fingers. So if you have a tip, maybe with a lip brush, because they are very bouncy, airy, soft. But if you want to have this or the Somber Garden palette that I now also have, but I haven't planned when to use them. I'm very busy with filming makeup looks in the next few days, but you can get that Freya collection with Shall We Makeup either on the Shall We website and save 10% with my code ELLAGRAM, or you get it on Look Healthy store and save 12% with my code ELLAGRAM. So much for the ads. Let's head now into the releases and sneak peeks. We're starting off with quite a loud release from Made by Mitchell. This is the Graffiti Collection, if I recall that right, and he brought out new versions of his liquid blushes. Honestly, I am not really sure if these are for sure new versions because I remember that there were bright colors like this already out there, like green blushes and those very bright yellows. Maybe now new formulation, new undertones, I don't know. I haven't checked actually on the shade names and it doesn't say anywhere in that post. There is one of these in here that is a purple and it has like a oil spill shimmer. That looks actually so nice that I am so close on getting this, to be honest. I'm not too sure. The thing is, I like the blushes from him, but since I tried his curve cases, and especially the curve case collective, the big one with 24 cream blushes, I have decluttered all of my liquid blushes from him because I personally find the cream version of his colors so much better. So I'm just hoping that these will come maybe in a graffiti curve case or something like that. Then I would try this. In that collection is also a new blush book, the one with the 4 pans, and honestly, I think I will get this. I haven't checked actually if they are already on Beauty Bay. If so, you will find a link in my description box to Beauty Bay. But that blush book with the different pinks and the bright red, that is right up my alley, although it looks very, very summery and we're heading into fall, so I'm not sure about that. But also that brush collection, stunning. I love the Made by Mitchell brushes. They are really, really good. Eye brushes and the face brushes. The Made by Mitchell MF4 is my favorite brush to apply cream contour or cream bronzer with. It is really, really good. And in general, his eye brushes, they work. They're nice. They have a nice feeling and a nice quality to them. And they are absolutely not expensive. That's the thing that just doesn't go with my mind because they feel more luxury, like quite more luxury than they actually cost. The last item in that collection is actually the eyeshadow palette, and that is the reason why I do not own eyeshadows from Made by Mitchell. The shape. I can't deal with that. I have a problem with the Isamaya shapes because it's 3D printed and that Wyatt Halls is a round palette. But the shape of this is so chaotic, is so no. No, I can't. I absolutely cannot cope with this shape of an eyeshadow palette. And I'm not even talking about the fact that this is definitely nothing I need in my collection. if it was a black red gothic gray palette with a pop of blue and turquoise and fire red eyeshadows, I still wouldn't buy this because of the eyeshadow pen shape or the whole palette shape. Ugh, no, I can't. Why is he doing this? He's really challenging all the people who love a little bit of tidiness in their makeup. Next up, we have the new collection from Adept Cosmetics. The brand came out, so it is already available, with a new eyeshadow palette that is called the Unity palette, and then we have a blush palette that is called the Duality palette. I grabbed the blush palette, so when you see the video, it hopefully already arrived, and I've already planned out my looks. But that blush palette, I mean, you see it, the oranges, the bright yellows, so not my vibe, so I skipped that. Miss Lisa Eldridge blessed us finally with new makeup, new for the eyes. First of all, we have her liquid silks. These are matte liquid eyeshadows and they come in 5 shades. I did not pick up any of them because none of them looked like I can use them the way I want, because I thought actually of using this maybe as a primer because it says that it's waterproof and it's crease resistant and it's like the best matte liquid eyeshadow apparently in this world. But all of these shades looked either too warm or too dark to be used as eyeshadow primer for me, so I skipped that. But I did not skip on the new eyeshadow palette. This is the Fawn palette, and it comes with 2 seamless mattes, 1 velvet, 1 luminous shade, 1 satin duo, and 1 luster. As you can tell, I haven't tried it yet. I have to figure out when I want to do this, but the description that I saw, that this is the first true neutral eyeshadow palette from Lisa Eldridge. She herself, I think she said that none of these shades pull warm or cool tone. It's the true definition of a neutral, and I'm very, very curious how true that is, because let's be honest, when I look at this palette, yes, I agree on the neutralness, but some pulls a bit warmer, so I'm curious. By the way, when I got these, I also ordered myself a replacement shade of French Grey from Vega because I used it up, like nearly used it up. The last bit that was in there fell actually out when I used it the last time, and it was time to replace it. And we will talk about my basically first empty eyeshadow in my empties for this quarter of July, August, and September, yes. So that will be somewhere in October, but so you know, I have a new French Grey, and I'm very proud of myself. You know me, I love Isamaya French. She's a role model, she's that girl, she is what I call my muse. I love her to the max. And when I saw that she's coming out with something new, I thought it is a new eyeshadow palette. The last eyeshadow palette that we got was Industrial 2, and it has been way too long since that, because I think it's now 1.5 years since Industrial 2, and I am a bit sad that we haven't heard about any new eyeshadow palettes in so long. What I can tell you already is there will be coming something that is not this, what I will talk about, because I saw in her stories a while ago that she swatched new lip colors and she had the caption potential industrial 3. So I assume that maybe for holiday season we get an industrial 3 palette and industrial 3 products, maybe new lip products. I saw something with duochrome glitter shifts. I'm here for that, but I'm mainly here for a new palette. But this here is not a new palette. This is just another collab. She has collab with the Face Gym already, with the fancy gadgets for your face and body. Don't use stuff like that. And now she has collab with Lashify. I never heard about Lashify, but apparently they're a big thing, because just a couple days ago I saw a post on the Beauty Guru chatter subreddit about Lashify winning a 30 million lawsuit for a patent, whatever. But this is now their first semi-permanent eyelash extension kit. and it's called the Edge Lash or something. It is $140, and basically you get 2 lash sets and all the tools that you need to do this. What I see here in the comments is that apparently you can apply them, seal them, wear them up to 14 days, clean them, and reuse them. So it's not like you pay $140 and then you have only basically 2 wears out of this. It is reusable, but I see why people are a bit mad that this is $142 because honestly, that's a bit mental for lashes. Although this is a full application kit and stuff, okay, I get it. And it looks very, very luxurious, don't get me wrong. And I'm pretty sure that wherever Isamaya prints her name on, that's luxe quality and that will outshine them all. But again, it's just lashes. So for me, this is nothing because I don't wear false lashes in any type or shape or form, whatever. So I can skip that. But I also want to mention that a lot of these comments were whining about that they hope that this is a re-release of Industrial 2. Maybe I have to eat my words in a couple weeks. Maybe Isamaya does this. But Isamaya herself stated in the beginning of the brand that her goal is to release capsule collections like in the fashion world. If you don't know what that is, that basically means you have a collection, you know, a bubble full of stuff surrounding a certain topic like Industrial 1, Wild Horse, Industrial 2. They produce a certain amount of products, and once these products are selling out, they might do a restock, but they don't have to. They can decide that once it's sold out, it's sold out. And as far as I have seen, Industrial 2 will not come back, while products from Industrial 1 and Wild Horse are still available. Some of the items are getting restocked constantly, like the Rubber Lash, for example, and hopefully the Skin Lac too. If I ever see Skin Lac being discontinued, I will definitely get a backup of this because it's my favorite glow primer. Definitely, it's so pretty. But I can understand that Isamaya says with the eyeshadow palettes, they are just there for a certain amount of time and then she closes them down and that's it. And she said it, she posted about this, that this is now discontinued and that's it. And honestly, she should stand by that. And I know that sounds unfair, maybe from someone who has Industrial 2. And I get constantly comments underneath videos where I mention Industrial 2, where I show them, of people who are offering me $500, $600 to buy my Industrial 2. Honestly, guys, it is just makeup. Calm your tits. I think we're entering this year for fall a very golden season because we have the Natasha Denona Golden, we have the Anita Warm, and now the Asian beauty market also has given us something very, very golden warm. This is the new Cheeryep Runaway Princess eyeshadow palette. It is in their normal 16 pan shape and it's a beautiful mix of warm and actually a part of it also cool tone neutrals with some silver, some whitish gold and then some true yellow golds. I am such a blessed person because I get sent this in PR by Look Healthy store. It has not been shipped yet at least, so it takes a while to arrive here, but I'm pretty sure I will have it like somewhat at the end of September and then we can talk about this. And if I count that correctly, this is now the palette number 11 from Cheeryep. They do label in numbers their palette. So for example, the Freya one, the Floating Life, was number 9. Then we had number 10 that had these purples and that one very, very bright neon yellow chartreuse shade. And this now must be number 11. Cosmic Brushes is also throwing a new palette into the mix. This is the new Undergrowth palette. So far we have seen only sneak peeks. This is the outside and here you have a sneak peek inside, and not gonna lie, I will predict you now what you will get in this palette. You will get warm and dirty greens, mudds and earthy tones. That is very easy to see by the sneak peek and of course also by the outside, and you know that mossy background on that one picture. And honestly, if that palette is anywhere near my imagination, this palette is my personal nightmare. I love cosmic brushes. I really, really do. But no thank you. I will not, no thank you. While I like the Undergrowth shade that is shown here, I already see the surrounding mats and I'm like, no thank you. I will definitely skip that no matter how that palette will look like. And last but not least, we have a new sneak peek from Patrick Ta. He's always doing this, that before he launches the holiday shit, he's doing like a video, a reel, shorts, YouTube, whatever, I don't care, TikTok, and then he just casually uses shit that has not been released yet to tease the people. And in these videos, we see a mini double compartment thing, then a new blush and a new gloss. I am not 100% sure if that duo really is an eyeshadow duo that contains a cream and a powder. Honestly, that could be a concealer duo too, which would be fitting for the new foundation launch. And honestly, I do not support Patrick Ta. Everything that I own from Patrick Ta, I have decluttered at this point because it's just not my vibe the way he's dealing with problems in his brand. But that fucking foundation has me in a chokehold because I have seen so many reviews, not on YouTube, not the influencer reviews. I am talking about Reddit, the Sephora sub, the new makeup sub, the beauty or makeup addiction sub. People were posting screenshots or photos of themselves wearing this new Patrick Ta foundation. Normal people who do not get a commission, who are not affiliated, who not got this in PR, and they love it and it looks pretty. But I'm a bit concerned because all of them say that this is a skin tint, that this is light to a max of a light medium coverage. I was assuming that this is medium to full coverage. Please, people outside of this YouTube bubble, of the creator bubble, have you tried the Patrick Ta foundation? Is it worth spending money on it? Because I have a $20 gift card from Cult Beauty. So that would discount the foundation down to like €30 or something like that. And that's a very bearable price, I think, although I don't like Patrick Ta, but that foundation, it haunts me in my dreams. So please help me. Do I need that? Is it really that good? And that's already it for this week. I'm very sorry that we rushed through that, but first of all, I think I get sticky wet because I'm sweating. In this room here are probably, it's 27 degrees. I just looked there. It's way too hot and I don't like that. And my nose gets stuffy again and I just want to remove this makeup and then lay down again. But I actually have to film a couple more videos, so you will see this look and hear this nasally voice of mine in at least 2 or 3 more videos. I'm sorry in advance for that. What do you think about those new releases? Is there anything you will get? Let me please know down below. Make sure you're subscribed so that you can see me in the next video where I'm hopefully back on the health track.